I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter, Mr. Tim Spiers. Live, Tim, live from Marbs. A lot of people on social media have been asked.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean,
it's hot, I tell you what, it's absolutely roasting. A lot of people, Tim, on social media have been asking whether we've flown with the Wolves squad on Saturday evening to Puerto Banús, to Marbella, for a little bit of sun, a little bit of sea, a little bit of sand, a little bit of sangria, and I can safely say that we're here. I mean, you see the background behind us, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous here.
Great night last night.
Oh, what a night! Absolutely epic night. In fact, can I have
probably shouldn't talk about it on camera. But...
No, but obviously the champagne bottles were popping, and to be honest, I'm getting a bit of red glow. Can you just lather me up, please? Lather me up, please. I feel like can we give a plug to the product on here? Oh, can you rub a bit?
No, get off, man. Do it yourself. Yeah, right.
Okay, thanks very much.
Spit Tesco sun cream.
Yeah,
got to be thrifty. We're on the ENS expenses. So,
absolutely. £2.99. Tim, would you like a bit on your face?
Yeah, get off. I'll do it myself, man.
Okay. Lovely. Excellent news. So to Tim.
Yeah.
Wolves are in Marbella.
Yes.
A little bit of vitamin, as Nuno said to us when he was walking off towards the coach, towards the airport on Saturday after the disappointing 2-0 defeat.
How's that?
It's beautiful.
That
is top drop. You rubbed it all in.
Okay.
It's all in, baby.
Excellent.
He did say they were going for some much needed.
Don't call me baby.
Okay,
sorry, carry on,
sweetie. Some much needed vitamin D. And that's exactly where they've gone. Good time to go. Bit of a surprise.
When I get to the summer, and I think, do I want to go away? I just check my vitamin D levels.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's the key factor for me. So, bit of an oddly worded statement from Nuno.
Oh, hit me.
Yes, lots of sun. He says is what we need. So they're obviously not enjoying the English winter.
There's some great beds in Wolverhampton.
It's just hilarious because all the fans and everyone have been saying, the long running joke, can they hack it in the winter?
Yes.
Well, no, they can't.
No, absolutely not.
So they're off to Marbs for a week. So no, in all seriousness, great timing.
I can't take you serious when you've got that. But carry on, yeah. It is good time in the winter, yeah.
Very perfect timing. It's almost as if they planned it. It's
well, you're going to say some people think this was an impromptu thing. To get out with
No, it was at 5 p.m. It was like, right, lads, we're going Marbs.
1 second, Expedia times 31.
No, it was planned in advance, but it has worked out well with the timing.
Yeah.
I don't know if the lads were all thinking about what sun lounges they're going to be picking during the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, after the defeat, but just in general, the last month they haven't looked themselves, have they?
No. No, they haven't. No.
Nuno insists they're not tired and it's not fatigue, but it's got to have played a part in it. And I think just more to freshen the minds up a bit. It's been a grind. Like I said, they haven't looked themselves. They could do with freshening up. I think it's perfect timing.
And look, a lot of these guys.
And everyone does it now, by the way. Derby are doing it this week.
Yeah.
And another couple of clubs are as well. So it's common. And also, Mick McCarthy did it in the season that Wolves got promoted. So
I'm sure there are a few words to say pre-game about Wolves going to Marbella before the Ipswich game.
1,000,000%. Can't wait to see what Mick says about that on Friday when they've had a week in Bognor Regis or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of these players, especially some of the foreign lads, won't be used to playing 2 games in a week constantly, and this is perfect.
Yeah, and they've got through it. Come on, we're flying colours.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're 9 points clear, but of course it's a factor. I'd say more mentally than physically. Like I said, they could just do with freshening things up. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a particularly, of course they'll be busy with training, but it's not going to be a massively taxing week.
No.
Anyone who follows the Wolves lads on Instagram, lots of golf.
Lots of paella.
Yeah, lots of chilling out where they're staying, and
we're staying.
Where we're staying, and a couple of concerts as well.
Really?
Jordan Graham.
Concerto.
Super piano maestro Jordan Graham gave an impromptu gig.
He's had plenty of time on his hands to learn. To be fair, recently.
And Ryan Bennett as well.
Yes.
Gave a little acoustic number.
Decent.
So yeah, they're
going to hit the chart soon.
So it's obviously they've got to enjoy themselves and like I said, freshen up, some time away from Wolverhampton. I don't know what's wrong with them, but
mental.
Exactly. So that's a good idea.
So I tell you what, when we were in the airport yesterday, and we saw all the guys, and they were all looking very trendy. The person who didn't see is Michael Chiro.
Who? Michael Zyro.
We're calling him Zyro.
Yeah.
Or Chiro.
Whatever.
Where's he going?
Charlton.
Oh, for the small son.
Charlton Charlton for the rest of the season on loan, should be announced late this afternoon. So they've been trying to get him out for a while. They wanted to get a sale, obviously, to he's no part of Wolves' plans going forward. So
No.
they would have liked to recoup to their £1 million or whatever and get out. But there's not going to be many takers for him at the moment. He's got to go out and prove himself, I think, before they can sell him. Played no football, 15 months. Normally clubs are going to take a chance on him and spend a lot of money on him.
Yeah.
He's got to prove his fitness.
Yeah.
So that was probably always the most likely thing to happen. So Charlton, ironically managed by Carl Robinson, who was manager of MK Dons on the day.
Oh,
and he
wow.
picked up his cruciate knee ligament injury.
No apology that day from the manager, can you remember or not? Was it?
Not publicly. I think it was all done privately. I don't think they really wanted to draw attention to it at the time because potential legal issues there. And
Kenny was not a happy man, was he?
Well, nobody was. It was absolutely anyway.
In the past,
completely ruined his career for a couple of years. But anyway, Carl Robinson, Charlton manager now, and a good move for him.
Good move for him, and like you say, he's a lovely lad, isn't he, as well? I mean, he's really like, just when we say lovely, he is a very genuinely nice guy. You want him to do well.
He's very, very popular around the place. He's always got a smile on his face. And I remember speaking to him in Austria in the summer. He was emotional that he was finally back kicking a football after so long. And Wolves have done a great job with his recovery, because it was a bit out of the three that they had that season. Remember, Dicko, Graham, and Zyra all got cruciate knee ligaments.
Yeah. Sorry.
Two sangria, sorry, is that all right, mate? Yeah.
I was going to say 2.99s, please, Jordan. Thank you.
So, of the 3 cruciate knee ligaments that Wolves suffered that season, his was by far the most serious and complicated. So, Wolves done a great job in getting him back. Good luck to him.
Good luck to him. Can we see any additions? Anyone going to come and fly out with us here? Are there going to be any people coming from Portugal? There's a short trip over.
Business is on Portugal. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes, and Portugal and Spain are quite close together, Tim.
Sorry, sorry. We know we've it
was a late night. It was a late night.
We flew next to it on the way, didn't
Absolutely.
we? So yes, I'm expecting them to bring a forward in before the end of the window.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. It's the issue that needs addressing at the moment. There's not much that needs addressing. There are, like I said, 9 points clear, but there are things to look at.
Yes.
Yeah, there are trends. One trend being they've scored 11 goals in 11 games. Another being that they've scored 1 in 4. Bonatini hasn't scored since for 10 games now. Yeah,
I was disappointed by him a little bit. I thought he was coming off of Swansea and he didn't really do much.
Yeah, nobody kicked on Saturday. Jota's kind of petered out a little bit. Cavallero was given his chance from the start. Saturday didn't take it. Yep. Costa was so poor from the bench, no end product at all. And Rafa Mir still adjusting.
Sure.
And may take. He hasn't hit the ground running, has he, Rafa Mir? So that may take a bit of time as well. So that's the area that they've got to look at. Now Nuno may think a week in Spain will do them the world of good, and they'll come back flying.
Yeah.
But I certainly think, looking at what they do, they buy a lot of players, right? Yeah. 12 last summer. Yeah. So I think that they'll bring somebody in.
Wolves hierarchy, I assume flying out, going to be in and around. They'll be in close contact with Nuno. So
yeah, absolutely.
And they're going to have to start, if they are looking to do it, they can't wait till Ipswich and see what happens. I'm sure they're going to have to start balls in motion now. Yeah,
well said. Yeah, absolutely. Right wing back's another one that they've looked at, but obviously they decided to bring Jordan Graham back on loan. He's out with us here as well, as we've already said. Yeah. So yeah, and then central midfield might be another one as well. But I think Morgan Gibbs-White's done okay, to be honest. I thought he looked pretty lively on Saturday, and there's a good option to come off the bench, and he's here as well. So.
But if you're Wolves and Fosun and money no object, which it is, but maybe it's not, and they just need 2 or 3 more signings to get them over that.
Well, there's no point leaving anything to chance. They want to get over the line, and they want to do it as soon as possible and start planning very much for Premier League football. So like I say, money's no object. George Mendes' contacts book is as big as it gets. So yeah, I'm sure they can bring somebody in.
Okay, great stuff. And then they come back to Ipswich. Not the easiest game. So when do they come back, or when do we fly back?
When do we fly back?
We fly back in a private jet?
Friday.
Oh, decent.
Yeah,
okay.
I think they're going pretty much straight to Ipswich.
Okay.
Because they always do overnight stays.
I've got the ball fight Thursday night. That's right. Okay, fair enough.
Always do overnight stays for games these days. So yeah, straight into it. They're not really acclimatising for a trip to Portman Road this week. It'll be pretty chilly on Saturday.
Thermals banter.
Yeah, but I think the statement was really interesting that they put out with this. Nuno made a point of saying it's 24 hours together, just us is what he said. So free of just us and the local press. I think is what he said.
Absolutely.
Free of distraction.
Yeah.
Eyes on the prize. Let's firmly focus on what we've got to do for the rest of the season. So yeah, just us, as he says, completely free of distraction. Not
the easiest game though. They're gonna have to play better than against Forest on Saturday.
They'll be up for it. Ipswich Town will be up for it. Mick McCarthy will have them up for it. They're a decent team this season, mid-table, looking up towards the playoffs. Good home team, number of dangerous players as always. said the same about Forest the other day, and lo and behold, they did a massive number on Wolves. And you look at the fixture list. Sheffield United come after that, then QPR, two teams that have beaten Wolves this season. Then you got Preston away if they don't get through the cup.
Yes.
Really tough place to go. We know they'll be up for it as well. So suddenly, on the back of a defeat, you're thinking, it's not the kindest run of games here.
No.
They have got to put their ideas up. I do expect that they will do that, and I do expect to see a reaction on Saturday.
I was going to say, they've always had a rebound. Newman's always found a way, hasn't he?
Yes, except for after Swansea.
Yeah, but different squads, different teams now.
Half the first team ended up playing at Swansea in the end by the end of the game. So, like I said, I would expect a reaction. I think this is going to do the world a good, and they'll come back refreshed and flying on Saturday.
Okay, what we're going to do
As
now?
will we.
Absolutely. A couple of little paellas.
Ian's cheating. We're on the Raz tonight, so Saturday, should we?
Happy days. Well, make sure that you log on to expressandtower.com for all the latest Wolves news. Some guys back at ENS Towers, they'll sort you out.